There are currently a lot of people hyped up for a very specific character coming out in 6.3, and that is Columbina. However, recently we had leaks on her kit, even more information, banners, etc. And players are not happy with the kit. And in fact, there are actually a few worrying problems. So today we're going to go through all of it, explain these problems, explain why you may want to hold on to your Primogems, and hopefully show some light on how we can solve these problems with Columbina. Black Friday discount for Loot Bar is finally here. You can get up to 2 times off. You can get up to $10 off orders. You need to check it out. It will be going from the 25th of November to the 2nd of December. You'll be able to get 2 times the points for first purchases. This makes Primogems so much cheaper. Take a look. Second phase of 6.1 is finally out. We have access to ARLECCHINO and Zhongli, and you can get them at a cheap price. All you have to do is enter your UID and the server that you play on, and then when you purchase, the Primogems get sent to your account instantly, under a minute. They also have hundreds of thousands of 5-star reviews and are heavily trusted. Loot Bar costs $60 while Genshin costs $100. Definitely always use my link in the top link of my videos to get an extra 25% off. And if you sign up today, you get an additional 10% off coupon that you can use on anything you want to. So give the top link a check, see if there's any good deals on, and see how you like the site. If you guys would like to enter the 16,000 Primogem giveaway that I host for every single phase for completely free, all you have to do, click the third link in the description. There is one currently ongoing, so go ahead and enter. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off with her banners. So we're obviously going to explain the characters that are going to be out while she is ongoing, the rerun characters and the second phase. And this matters because there is actually a trap hidden here. So in the first phase, obviously we have Columbina. She is the brand new Hydro sub DPS / support character. However, she's less of a support and more of a sub DPS, as we found out. Also, she wields a catalyst. Alongside her, we have the rerun of Skirk. Skirk obviously is a very strong main DPS cryo character. So, you know, Columbina and Skirk next to each other are very good. Skirk's first rerun, and players are going to be wanting to get their hands on them. And, you know, this is just an obvious strategy from Mahoya. So the second phase, this is when things get tricky. So we have Zebai, or the White Horse Adeptus as they've been known as. And this character in particular works incredibly well with Columbina. And why is this? Well, Columbina is a Lunar character, so she relies off Lunar buffs and, you know, etc. and Lunar reaction damage. And it just so happens to be that Zebai, or the White Horse Adeptus, is a Lunar crystallized character. So yeah, that goes great. That means people are going to be having to be forced to spend for this character. We also have Nouvelette right next to Zebai. Okay, so now I'm going to go through Columbina's full kit so we can actually have a look at what you guys can expect. And I'm going to try and talk about the kit first, and then we're going to get into all of the problems after. Okay, so first off, let's start with her actual skills, and then we're going to get into all of the statistics and, you know, all of the multipliers, all of the actual stuff that matters. So her E skill, she applies Hydro in an area around her, and this simultaneously generates XX. When the team triggers a Lunar reaction, after the next Lunar reaction, XX deals 1 instance of Lunar reaction damage to enemies. This scales on Columbina's max HP. The damage type corresponds to whichever Lunar reaction type the enemy has recently taken the highest damage from. Elemental Burst unlocks a field. Within the field, the whole team gains Lunar reaction damage bonus. Let's talk about some details about Columbina's buffs to Lunar Charge. So C0 gives a 40% Lunar reaction damage bonus and some base multiplier bonuses. Constellations give energy, as well as attack and crit damage buffs. The amount of attack buff from Columbina's constellations may be based on her own stats. Thunderclouds now attack every 1.5 seconds. Columbina might be able to convert reactions to their Lunar counterparts without relying on Flint, Inefer, Nefer, Llama, White Horse Adeptus when Moonsign, Ascendant Gleam is activated, or some other criteria are met. This could be game changing and actually make her a lot more valuable. However, this is questionable and not confirmed, so we can't use this as viable information just right now. At Constellation 0, Columbina naturally gains a 7% base multiplier bonus, 80% crit damage, and HP buffs with Constellations. Columbina's special buff to Lunar Charge simply increases the attack frequency of Thunderclouds, no direct change to the damage formula. Columbina is similar to Inefer in the fact that Inefer provides a shield, sub DPS, some buffs, energy generation, Columbina gives everything except for the shield. Hopefully you're not underwhelmed, as you shouldn't expect too much buffs from Columbina because she's mainly a sub DPS. Columbina gives different buffs to the 3 lunar reactions spread across talents, passives and constellations. Constellation 2 Columbina provides less buffs than a Constellation 1 Refinement 1 in Nefer to Lunar charged. Finally, regarding Columbina, when Lauma or Nefer is in the party with Columbina, Verdant Dew cap increases to 6. When increased, 3 Verdant Dew slots are a special type of Verdant Dew, and after triggering, Lunar Bloom Ordinary and Special Verdant Dew recover simultaneously. When consuming Verdant Dew, prioritizes consuming Verdant Dew Special version. Columbina can also consume Verdant Dew to charge attacks that deal multiple instances Lunar Bloom damage, although the damage multiplier is not high as Nefer's. Currently, Columbina on her own cannot convert Electro Charge, Bloom or Crystallize into their Lunar variants. This may be changed in the beta. Okay, so now we're going to get into her problems and reasons that may hold you back from actually pulling for Columbina. So, number 1 is limited self-sufficiency in triggering lunar reactions. So at Constellation 0, Columbina cannot independently convert normal reactions into their lunar variants. You know, Lunar Bloom, Lunar Charge, etc. So this means she depends on other lunar characters like Inefer, Lauma, Nefer to activate her intended reaction synergies. So in result, without these teammates, she's partially locked out of her own mechanics. And with this being such a recent change, so obviously, you know, with all the lunar stuff, that is such a recent change ever since Nodcry characters started coming out. A lot of players have completely just been saving all of their Primogems or Columbina. If you already don't have some Nodcry characters, this could be a big problem. Columbina's buffs are split across way too many constellations. Her sub DPS aspects are good, but in buffs, we thought we were going to get a buff character. We thought we were going to get a real support / sub DPS character, but most of her major buffs from attack, crit damage, elevation, you know, energy, utility are constellation locked. C0 and C1 Columbina only offer moderate team support, while her full kit synergy only unlocks around C4 to C6. So obviously this is a low incentive for free-to-play players or low spend players, since her best form is constellation gated. It's very sad. Underwhelming team buffing role. So while she provides some elevation and reaction damage bonuses, her overall team support is much lower than Inefer or Farina. She lacks strong universal buffs like damage, you know, elemental damage, or, you know, robust utility like heals or shields. Team may feel undervalued, feel low compared to other sub DPSs who also buff or protect the team. This is the biggest one. She is essentially reaction locked, and what this means, if she can't proc lunar reactions on her own, it's essential that you team her with other Nodcry characters. She can't enable or boost traditional Electro Charge, Bloom, Crystallize reactions effectively without lunar conversions. So what we mean by this, a lot of her kit buffs are actually buffs to lunar damage, so she's completely locked out of lunar performance. She may not well perform outside of non-lunar attacks. And here is one for fun. She has no exploration or quality of life value. So unlike other characters with, you know, overworld talents, mobility, detection, you know, walking, Columbina offers no exploration perks. So for casual or overworld players, she has zero utility outside of combat. So she's a pure combat unit, to put it that way. Let's cut this down a bit small for you guys to understand. So her issues: she needs lunar teammates, she's constellation locked in value, she has high energy recharge requirements, she has no shield, heal or exploration perks, and she has moderate buffs versus top tier support / sub DPS. So, is Columbina who we were expecting? If you guys would like to win a Welkin, all you have to do is like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on all notifications for the channel. You have to make sure you've done that step. So thank you guys for watching the video. See you in tomorrow's video. Peace.